Welcome back to another edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. It's all about the news around the NHL today. We're going to talk about the waiver list, the injuries, and a couple of things happening with the Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach Frenchy, back in the house. We have a couple of things happening today. The preview of the couple of games in NHL. We have 6 games on the program on Wednesday, March 3rd. And also we have a couple of news around the league. And let's start with what's going on at 7 o'clock tonight. The Washington Capitals are in the Boston Bruins. This is the first time Shara is back in Boston, so it'll be interesting to see Zeno Chara again, the Boston Bruins tonight in Boston. We expect Vanecek and Rask to be in front of the net between the pipe. You can see the goals. The power play of Capital is pretty good. Fifth, and the Boston have a really great special team, number 6 and number 3 in the league. The goals again for Boston Bruins is also number 7. Of course, their face-off is a number 1 in NHL with 56.8. The goals for the Washington is number 3rd in the league at 3.23. We can see the last 5 games. Pasternak have 8 points with 4 goals, 4 assists, and of course a +3. It's all about Pasternak for the last 5 games. For the same thing for Washington now, it's Carlson. John Carlson have a really great right now for the last 5 games with 7.1 goal, 1 assist. So 6 assists will be very interesting about this game. They are their series right now is 1-1, and we talk about number 1 in the East Division, and Boston are number 3 right now in that division. Second game of the night at 8 o'clock. This is the third time in the last few days they play each other. Toronto is in Edmonton tonight. Toronto on fire right now. They are 3 win straight. They expect Matthews and Anderson to come back in the lineup tonight, so that's another great plus for them. They are 17-4-2, number 1, not only in the North Division, but also in the NHL. They have an amazing, great year for the Edmonton after a great 10-2-1 the last 13 game, and now they lost the last 2 games again, Toronto Maple Leafs. So we see what happening between McDavid and Matthews tonight. Anderson in front of the net, and Mike Smith return between the pipes tonight. They have a special team. The second best team in the NHL for the power play is a 31.9 for the Leafs. And also the goals. And you can see goals for goal again for Toronto, number 2 and number 4. That's another great stat over there. And the Edmonton, of course, their goals for at 3.296. The last 5 games, Marner and McDavid are on fire. McDavid at 8 points. Marner have 6. Most of the goal, Nylander's 4. He scored 4 goals in the last 5 games. Again, all again Edmonton Oilers. And McDavid have 5 goals, 3 assists. And Tracel have 6 assists in the last 5 games. And one thing we have to be, Mike Smith have a nice, great record with 6-1 so far in front of the net. And, be honest with you, he really surprised everybody in the NHL for the performance he's doing right now with the Oilers. So, the next 2 games is the St. Louis Blues are back in Anaheim. This series 3-0, all about the Blues. At 9:30 tonight, they are 12-8-2 second in the West Division. The Anaheim are 6-11-5. They lost the 7 last game. They did not win for the last 7 games. Amazing. Bennington and Gibson should be back between the pipes for them. But the special team of the Blues have to get better. Tarasenko is not there tonight. We expect him to be maybe back during the weekend. Schwartz, Bozak, and Gunnarsson are already out for the team over there. The goals for is 3.239 in the league for the St. Louis. That's pretty good. And a great face-off of 53.34 in the league. And for the Anaheim, they struggle with the goals for. They are last in the NHL in power play, 29, with 2.05 per game average. The last 5 games, Fowler, Ladenstrom, and they are the most for the Anaheim. And O'Reilly continues right now, 6 point the last 5 game, and Sanford 4 goal in the last 5 game. The next game at 10 o'clock. This is a match back to back between both of them. Minnesota, one of the biggest surprise in NHL right now, play in Vegas. Right now, this is the second time they play each other. Vegas surprised them Monday night with a naughty game, 5-4. Minnesota is 12-6-1, third in the division, West Division. They lost the last game against Vegas. Vegas is 13-4-1. They are number one in the West Division with 3 W in the last 3 games. We expect Dalbat and Fleury as a goaltender starter tonight. Special team for power play, the worst, the Wild with 7.9, and they have a good PK, 82.6. And then the PK also for Vegas at number 4, 87.4. Goals, again, two teams really great goal again. The Wild on number 6 at 2.58, and Vegas is second in the league at 2.17. The face-off really not very good. 26 for the Wild and 17 for the Vegas. The last 5 games, all about Matt Zuccarello have a 8 point with 6 assists and 2 goals. Mike Foligno have a 4 goal in the last 5 games. And finally, it's Max Stone have 6 point the last 5 games, and Alex Stock have 4 goal. So that's pretty good. Of course, Fleury, the best goaltender, goal average again at 1.77. Have an amazing, great year so far. For the last 2 games of the night, Arizona are in Los Angeles tonight. Arizona are 9-9-3, lost the last 2 games. Again, the Colorado Avalanche are number 6 in the division. The King are 7-9-7-4 and 5th in the division. This is a really important game between both formations. They lost also the last 2 games. Arizona have won the 2 games between both formations so far. We expect, well, it's confirmed. Ranta is confirmed. It's not confirmed about Quick, to be honest with you. Their special team is pretty good overall. PK for the King are number 5 in the NHL. And finally, their face-up is 50.1, number 14, also in the NHL. The last 5 games, Phil Kessel doing well, 7 point, 3 goals, 4 assists. Larson also have 4 assists during that time. And for the King is Drew Doughty, look good also with Brown and Kopitar. They are really the one make a big difference for the Kings. Finally, the last game of the night. This is a mistake. The Colorado should be at the left logo and the logo of San Jose on the right. Colorado lost the last game against them Monday night 6-2. Very surprised to see that. Colorado are 11-7-1, fourth in the league, and the San Jose are 8-9-2, 7 in the West Division. Gruber is confirmed. We expect John to be back over there. Goal PK is the second best in the NHL with 88.3 for Avalanche. And the goals again for the Shark are the 30 in the league at 3.79. That's really struggling over there for them. The last 5 games, it's all about Evander Kane for the Sharks. They have 8.4 goals, 4 assists. That's a great performance from Evander Kane in the last 5 games. And for the last 5 games for the Colorado, Rantanen have 5 point with 1 goal, 4 assists, and Lestegard have 2 goals in the last 5 games. So that's pretty much what we have tonight on the program in the NHL. Let's go around the league with different news. First of all, on the waiver list today, the Calgary Dominic Simon, Detroit Valtteri Filppula, and the New York Rangers put Mason Gastine and on the waiver list today. And Derek Ryan was on the list yesterday. He was clear, and he's going to be on a taxi squad for the Calgary Flames. The next one is Carolina update. Is the Carolina Nino Niederreiter has been fined $5,000 today by the NHL for the maximum they can get by his interference on the Nashville goaltender Juice Saros, happening yesterday during the game where the Carolina Hurricane beat the Nashville Predator by a score of 4-2. Next news around the league is all about the COVID-19. We report yesterday, it's confirmed now, that Rand Owenson, Sidney Crosby, and Thomas Erdl are now the new player on this protocol list. We just hear Charlie Coy for the Boston Bruins is another one's going to be add on the COVID-19, and he's not going to play tonight against the Washington Capitals. So it's another breaking news, the last minute happening right now. So it will be a three important player for each their formation, honestly. So hopefully we wish the best for them to come back very quick. The next situation is the Predator update. We knew yesterday Ryan Ellis, Luke Connon, and Ryan Owenson are out for them. Owenson was just mentioned for the COVID-19, and then Connon 2 or 4 weeks, and Ellis 4 to 6 weeks. Now we have to add Saros on this list. He is now a day-to-day situation with him after he got hurt by Nino Nirendaler. So in the next news coming from the Montreal Canadiens, after the game yesterday, they announced they fired the goaltender coach, Stephen Waite, after 8 years with the team. Mac Bergevin feel like it's maybe the right things to do to help more Carey Price. So they bring in the hiring, but they promote Sean Burke. He was already as a scout for the Montreal Canadiens, and also he was like helping the goaltender in Laval Rockets during a training camp. So it's a great promotion for him. Now he's going to be the director of the goaltending for the Montreal Canadiens. He's going to be in charge about all the goaltender, not only in Montreal, also Laval, and also the prospect, everything like that. Finally, I just want to mention to you, we have 6 games on the program tonight, and we will be back after the game to mention about the pros game tonight. And like we like to do, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page under Hockey Nation. And like what we do every single time we complete a video, we just want to remind you, hockey fans, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great Wednesday night with 6 games in NHL.